Welcome to News and Views with the Mayor. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about our experiences with GMA, and GMA is the Georgia Municipal Association. Georgia Municipal Association is an organization that's been in place really for about 70 years, and it is an assortment of different cities around the state. There's a little better than 700 plus cities in the state of Georgia, and the Georgia Municipal Association has a partnership with approximately 515 or 20 of these municipalities around the state. City of Douglasville has a partnership with the Georgia Municipal Association, and we participate with them on an ongoing basis on a lot of different things that they have to offer. This partnership enables us to participate in the things that they offer as it relates to legal advice, insurance, training, planning, economic development, just a multitude of different things that they offer on a very, very professional level, and we avail ourselves of these different things. We have just recently returned from the Georgia Municipal Association Conference that they have once a year in Savannah. And when the mayor and council go to this conference in Savannah, we're able to participate in a lot of different training activities that the Georgia Municipal Association offers. These training activities, like I said, are in many different things as it relates to training, finance, economic development, just a multitude of different things. So we just returned from that. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that this morning. One of the classes that I took advantage of while I was at the Georgia Municipal Association Conference was one on economic development. It was a very, very thorough conference as it relates to how we encourage economic development in Douglasville and Douglas County. We had several expert presenters talking to us about the different opportunities that are available around the state that we can take advantage of, and then the different ways that we present Douglasville and the different things that we have to offer within our community. One of the things that we have that we are wanting to promote is our new conference center that will be opening towards the latter part of this year, first of next year. If you haven't had an opportunity to look at it and see what we have going, if you'll go to our city website, there's live streaming that goes on there that shows the construction of the conference center and where we are with that. We want to be able to present that to the community as a whole, as well as statewide and nationally and possibly even worldwide, to use it as an economic development tool that will bring people to Douglasville to avail themselves of the conferences that they could be having within our local community. Also, you're seeing this show live via our city TV. Our city TV within Douglasville, we feel very fortunate to have the people that we have that use or that really develop city TV. This year at our Georgia Municipal Conference, it was the fourth year that our city TV group was in Savannah filming live what was going on, and then the opening introductory piece that was presented to the roughly 2,000 people that were there was produced by the city TV group in Douglasville. Like I said, this is the fourth year running that they were at that conference. The Georgia Municipal Association can use anybody in the state, but they choose to use our city TV group to put together the piece that is then shown to the opening conference. And we're going to be going into a piece that they put together that will show you a little bit more about what was happening in GMA at the GMA conference this year. We're excited to have them and the piece that they've put together, and we're very fortunate within the city of Douglasville to have a group that can produce pieces like this, and then also help us with the economic development as far as getting the information out to the broader public on what's offered and what's available with City TV and the City of Douglasville. Now, let me talk a little bit more about the GMA, or Georgia Municipal Association, and what they do. Like I said, they offer training in a multitude of different areas. They offer legal advice. They offer insurance. As a matter of fact, the city insurance is offered through the Georgia Municipal Association. They offer planning, development, and just a multitude of other activities. Thank you again for joining us with news and views from the mayor. And now we'd like to show you the little video piece that City TV put together for the Georgia Municipal Association and give you a brief taste of what we experienced at the Georgia Municipal Association Conference in Savannah this year. Thank you.
I'm Amy Henderson with the Georgia Municipal Association. We're here in Savannah for GMA's 79th annual convention. With its wide open public spaces, live oak trees dripping in moss, and ghosts whispering their tales to you, Savannah is a magical place. But it's not the only city in Georgia that's got some magic. What's so magical, special, wonderful about Decatur?
It has to be the residents and the people. And
By the way, I live there. What's magical about your city?
Good place to live, good people. Our people. We got a lot of good people.
The people. The magic is to keep 52 trains a day coming through Lopes Grove to keep everybody awake so they know what we're doing.
Don't you run. I'll catch you. What's awesome about Zebulon? What's magical?
It's small, it's quiet.
It's the last city in the directory. What's magical about Savannah?
The riverfront.
I have complained, George Clooney is stalking me and nobody's listening. If you had a magic wand, and I do, what would you change about your city?
I would try to bring in some more industry.
Make our city better. Going to learn all I can this weekend.
We're going to try to get more housing, better housing, and we're going to try to get more businesses to come to town.
Okay, give that thing away and see
Okay.
if that works. Ready?
When we get back, it's going to be there.
It's done.
It's done. I like that. Oh, it did it.
Well, we've balanced our budget.
So you've done the sleight of hand and the disappearing. Yeah.
That's true. We'll get a couple of sidewalks paved.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm going to make sure that I take back information that will be able to help us in every way possible.
So you're going to show up in Covington after convention with all this great information and be like, ta-da! Look what I made up here.
But I'm hoping it won't be exactly like that.
Gosh, to make it grow.
Make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Done. New jobs. I don't know about that one. Let's see. It's working.
It's working.
Those are awesome. What great magic you have. Well, here you are at economic development. There's the only tool you need.
I guess we'll just have to do it on our own, right?
I guess you better stay in class then today.
Yeah.
Here, what are you going to do in Curtisville with your magic wand?
Try to get some more business in there.
See, you got the touch. You want to use my magic wand to make that citizen engagement work? Look at that. Everybody's engaged.
Right.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, I told you, no. It's like he's so two-dimensional. It's a good thing he's an actor and has a script to work from, because he cannot carry on a conversation without one. I speak South Georgian, Hey, y'all, come on in. Let me get you a glass of tea. You didn't understand a word of that, did you? I can tell by the blank look on your face. I hope I got rid of them. That was kind of unpleasant. But wait, are they still back there?
But Mr. Pinto, thank you for your remarks, and it truly has been a pleasure to collaborate with you and Hardin Construction, Rayburn Architects, on such a momentous occasion for the city of Douglasville. I also want to thank the community that's been involved in getting this project to this point. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to help celebrate the topping off today, because truly it is a momentous occasion. And like Mr. Pinto said, it's the end of the vertical construction of the building. So it's always a very exciting moment. It's a ceremonial moment, and it's something that is celebrated with most construction projects, especially anything that's very large and vertical that's going up. But also, it's truly been a collective effort of a lot of people working together to get it to this point. It's been the community, it's been current and past elected officials, the community as a whole, construction teams, city staff. There's just been a tremendous amount of effort that has brought us to this point. And I want to thank each and every one that's been involved in that. And without everybody's efforts and participation, we wouldn't be where we are today. So I commend you, thank you, and appreciate the efforts that everyone's put forth to get us to this point. And as the construction of this project continues, our staff is diligently working hard at fine-tuning the operation of the facility so that when we open the doors, we're ready for business. There's a lot that goes into not only getting the building ready, building it, but you got to make sure that when you do cut the ribbon, open the doors, that it is ready. And a lot of effort's going into that. It's an ongoing work in progress, and I want to thank staff for what all they're doing to see that when we do cut that ribbon, and hopefully all of you will be here, we'll be ready for business. With the consistent communications with the city and our downtown businesses, we have been able to avoid basically any disruption to downtown business and our downtown special events. You don't see the behind the scenes that goes into it, but it doesn't just happen. There's a lot of hard work by staff and city employees to make this as seamless as possible. When I first heard about the project and talked about building a 35,000 square foot facility over here right across from City Hall, and thinking that, we're still going to be able to do business, we're still going to have people to be able to park, have downtown events, I thought, how can that be? One of the things that I found fascinating with that also, I think we're already beyond that, Mr. Pinto, but at one time there was I believe a 20-day period, 4 consecutive weeks, that there were going to be 10 large trucks a day coming into the city. Think about that. 10 large trucks a day hauling erection steel and prefab walls, 10 a day for 4 consecutive weeks. That's two, my math's correct, that's what, 200 trucks. And I really didn't see them, and it really didn't disrupt city activities. So I think that's a tremendous accomplishment for Hardin as well as city staff that helped coordinate that and make that happen, and we appreciate it. We'll be opening our downtown parking deck in September for all visitors, employees, and business owners to downtown, and shortly thereafter, we're looking forward to opening the doors to our downtown new conference center. In just a few minutes, as I said when I started, we'll top out the facility and move forward. I know that's the part that you're all looking forward to, not sitting here listening to me talk, so I'm about through. But once again, I want to thank the City of Douglasville staff that have helped coordinate this effort. I want to thank past and current elected officials that have been involved in the process. I want to thank Rayburn and Associates and Hardin Construction for making this day possible, and we look forward to the coming days when we'll be able to open the parking deck and then to be able to open this great facility that a lot of people have put a lot of hard work in. Good morning and welcome to News and Views with the Mayor. We're here live in Savannah, Georgia at the 2012 annual GMA, or Georgia Municipal Association. We call it GMA for short, but it is the convention being held here in Savannah. And let me give you a little background, if I may, first of all, about GMA and who they are. The Georgia Municipal Association was founded back in 1933, which gives it a rich 79-year history, and we are down here in Savannah taking advantage of the training and the different things that they offer. GMA offers many different things to local cities and municipalities. First of all, I believe there's 513 cities that are a member of Georgia Municipal Association, which represents over 99% of the municipal population within the state of Georgia. GMA offers a multitude of different things. They offer training, legislative counsel, they offer employee benefits, they offer a multitude of different things for cities that we take advantage of. We're here live this morning in the exhibit hall, and you'll be able to see a little bit later on some of the many exhibitors that are set up to show cities the things that they have to offer. Like I said, everything from training to the different, everything from fire trucks to sweeper trucks, waste service, a lot of different things. But we are very fortunate this morning. We have with us Paul Radford, who is the Deputy Director for GMA. Paul tells me he's got a little over 11 years experience with GMA and then a wide background of legislative experience working both with local government and the Department of Community Affairs. So with this, I want to introduce Paul Radford, who's with us this morning. Paul, we're glad to have you with us. And if you would, share with us a little bit about your background, what you've done with GMA, and then tell us a little bit about GMA and what it offers to municipalities.
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here. And in this very vibrant exhibit hall today, where we've got about 150 exhibitors that are providing a range of things that will help save your citizens money. And but my experience, as you say, is been involved a lot with local government at the local level. I've worked at state government and now at GMA. My primary responsibility is to provide advocacy for cities at the state capitol and up in Washington. I'm also involved in reaching out to our member cities to make sure that what we're doing, what the services we're providing, are what you need. Right. And this convention gives us an opportunity to sit down with 2,000 city officials who have come here to, as you said, to do training, to participate in learning sessions of best practices, but also to find out what kind of services that we're providing that may help provide savings to citizens that you represent. GMA is excited to be in Savannah. We're excited to be able to represent, as you say, the 513 cities that are members of GMA and the roughly 4.5 to 5 million people that live in cities.
Thank you, Paul. As you can see, Paul is very knowledgeable, has a wealth of experience and background to draw on with municipal governments in Georgia. One thing I would like to kind of do a little stop here, if I may. We're being, like I said, live with our city TV group. This is, I believe, the 4th year in a row that GMA has used city TV to come down, broadcast live, and they're actually doing, I believe, the opening session for this afternoon. So I want to give accolades to our city TV group and what they do and the fine work that they do, not only at home but down here in helping GMA. And we appreciate you recognizing that and using them down here.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing better than being able to have city officials see themselves on the screen and to learn from their peers rather than listen to staff. And we do appreciate the city of Douglasville allowing them to come down here and do this. Our city officials around the state really appreciate that. Yesterday, we had 1,100 city officials that sat through 6.5-hour training sessions to learn about issues that are going to help them. And some of that footage will be on the screen at this afternoon's opening session.
Great. Well, that's one thing, as most of our viewers know back home. I am recently elected as mayor in January, but I spent almost 7 years as city council back in '89 to '95, and very familiar with GMA and the training that they offer, the benefits for the employees, and just a multitude of services that GMA offers to municipal governments around the state of Georgia. And I was talking with some people this morning about some of the different things, and one thing that I constantly comment on and hear comments about is the professionalism and the quality of work and services that GMA provides. I can certainly speak for myself, our elected officials in the city of Douglasville, and tell you, Paul, we really do appreciate it. Y'all do a great job. And like I said, the professionalism and the quality that y'all offer with everything you do is beyond comparison.
Well, we appreciate that. It's you know, when you've got a client like cities that you're passionate about, I think it's easy to feel refreshed and re-energized every day. I can tell you that down at the Capitol, we do a lot of legislative advocacy, and despite a lot of the rancor that occurs between at the state Capitol at 40 days of the General Assembly's in session, generally there's a great relationship between city officials and the state. And I can also tell you that knowing that you've got a client like cities, it's easy to advocate for them, and I can tell you that we don't make campaign contributions, and the one thing that we have that is our currency is our reputation, and we do put great value in making sure we hire the right people who have the right frame of mind and understand that to do this type of business you have to be ethical and you have to work hard, and we have that, and I appreciate you saying that about them.
Well, I sincerely meant it, and like I said, I've not only with being on the council once before, but I chaired the city's zoning board for over 5 years, so I've got a broad background and experience with GMA and the quality of work and the reputation that you have. And to me, you mentioned two key words there. One of them was the passion that you have for the job, as well as all of the other employees, and then your reputation. Once you lose your reputation, it's gone. There's nothing. You don't have anything left. So I do know that GMA prides himself in the quality of work, the reputation that you put forth, and we appreciate it within the city of Douglasville because you offer a broad range of services that we avail ourselves of, and then it helps us be better representatives for our constituents back home. Right. And with that, Paul, I'd like to tell you thank you. Appreciate it. Look forward to working with you in the future, and come to see us anytime.
I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Douglasville.
They're great. Have a great day. Thank you.